Hey team, take two. Just recorded myself the entire time and I wasn't even on the camera. So we're doing this all over again. Wanted to take a minute to talk about the SUPERMEET and what the end of the SUPERMEET looks like. So I'm a big visual person. I like to see what the final result is. And so this is what we're trying to achieve here. This is the scorecard to the SUPERMEET. This is showing all 6 lifts, the deadlift, the snatch, the clean and jerk, the strict press, the squat, and the weighted pull up. And then for a total score here at the end. So I just completed the SUPERMEET on my own. It took me an hour and 49 minutes. That included my warm-up. A couple pieces of advice, what I learned from it. The Olympic lifts take a lot longer to get to the weight you need to get warmed up, to feel good. So make sure you have that built in. And don't necessarily push yourself to the ultimate max on these lifts because you need some energy left. Central nervous system's taxed quite a bit in some of these. So I would say go to maybe your 95%-ish. Somewhere in that range would be my recommendation. From a score perspective, you'll see these are my real scores from what I just completed. So the deadlift, the 325, snatch 176, clean and jerk 220, all the way through here until then I get a total score of 1249. So this would be my score for the workout. What's really neat about this is not only am I gonna have a score for the total of all 6 lifts, but then what we can do after everyone goes, so today, hypothetically, Jared, Anna, and Richie did the SUPERMEET today. Again, hypothetical, we'll talk about why that's hypothetical here in a second. But then more and more people on the score sheet the day of, on December 16th, names will come down here. But what's cool is we can start to see who the best deadlifter in the gym is, who the best snatch, clean and jerk, strict press. And you can start to see sort of where your strengths are. And then also see where your weaknesses are. Where do your opportunities lie ahead for 2024 and beyond? What goals do you want to set because of some of the numbers you see here? As you can see in this hypothetical situation, Anna lifted 1,000 pounds on every single one of the lifts. Actually seems to be track to some truth there. So she was at 6,000 pounds. So she's crushing me and would probably win this event. And we might have some lifters. They're not going to be lifting 1,000 pound per, but they're going to be lifting a lot of heavy weight. And then you have someone like Richie, probably the weakest person in the gym, just joking, lifting 10 pounds per lift, which is totally cool, totally acceptable. It's a baseline, we know where we're at. So he scores 60 pounds total for his complete lift for the day. That's what we're trying to see here, to sort of create a litmus test, a baseline to see where everyone's at. Just FYI, Richie wouldn't lift 10 pounds with all these. He'll probably be mad at me for posting that, but it is in jest. So that's what's happening for an end result when it comes to the scoring of that. We'll have some other videos, some other content come out, other resources coming out about the actual lifts, some options that are available for that. I will say that if you're a weightlifter, this is right up your alley. If you're a CrossFitter, this is right up your alley. If you're a boot camp person, this is a phenomenal opportunity to learn some of these things. I'm gonna be making myself available from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. On December 16th to work with individuals who may not know what's going on or who may be curious. And we'll be breaking that down from like a beginner perspective, because the snatch, you don't have to use a barbell. We can use a dumbbell, which we've done in class. Clean and jerk, we can use a dumbbell, which we've done in class. So a lot of opportunities to have fun here. Also wanted to call out the weighted pull-up. The scale for that, if you don't have a strict pull-up, don't fear that like, oh, I can't do this now. It's gonna be a 20-second dead hang on the rig, and you're gonna hang from the rig for 20 seconds. If you can successfully do that, that's gonna be a body weight hang. Then what we can do is start adding on weight from there. So then you can add on 20 pounds with a weight vest, 45 pounds. And if you completely successfully complete 20 full seconds with weight, then that's gonna be your score from like a scaled weight division in that realm. So just wanted to call that out. Looking forward to it. See you there.